Hi, I'm Tad the Diet Coach, and as you can tell, I'm back on the cardio this morning. A little time to myself. Do a little bit of cardio before I leave for the Olympia tomorrow morning early. I had a question. Somebody emailed me and asked me about they've just gone through a diet and lost some good body fat, and they wanted to know what the best way to do to maintain that. What kind of diet should they do to maintain their progress that they were able to accumulate in that 8-week period. Whenever you come off of a diet, it's really important to understand that the diet really isn't over yet. It's sort of 3/4 of the way through it. You really need to take some time. Usually, it's contingent on how much time you've spent dieting. You need to take some time to acclimate yourself back to a higher caloric loads, because normally through a dieting process, your calories are going to drop, your carbohydrate levels are going to drop, nutrient ratios are going to change, and you're going to lose body fat, and your body's enzyme activity and your body's insulin sensitivity are going to be up, and you're going to be more susceptible to pulling water in the tissues, storing body fat quickly. This is why people rebound after shows. It's also why people rebound after diets. They yo-yo around and lose 10, 15 pounds and then bounce back and gain it back in the first 2 months after they get off their diet. So it's important to take, for men, it's about 4 to 6 weeks after a diet is over that you continue to modify your diet and slowly acclimate yourself back to a normal nutrient ratio, normal caloric load for you. Basically upping, slowly migrating your carbohydrates up, slowly migrating your protein levels down, slowly migrating your fat levels to where you need them. And then for women, it's a little longer process. It usually could take between 6 weeks to 8 weeks to get those levels back to where you want and to get hunger levels down to normal. And that's how generally speaking, that's how one of the ways you know that your insulin sensitivity is back to normal, when your hunger levels have subsided and you feel more that your hunger levels are in normal range for you. Some people have different appetite levels, but in general, you'll know if you're overly hungry or if you're eating just to eat, or if your hunger levels are where they should be. So those are some general guidelines. As far as the actual diet, that's very contingent on the person, very, very dependent on where you're at personally. So, but it's important to know that you should acclimate yourself back to a higher caloric level, so that way your metabolism can run appropriately, your body can not be on defense, so to speak, and wanting to store lots of body fat. So hopefully that helped. Next time I do a video post is going to be in Vegas at the Olympia, so I'll be doing some interviews and some other videos along the way throughout the weekend. So I'll be watching for that stuff on my YouTube channel, as well as on my Facebook page and out there elsewhere. So if you have any, keep sending your questions in. I love to see them, and I will use them all, and I will try to do my best to answer as many as I can throughout the week. So I promise I'll be better at posting these videos on a daily basis. So hopefully that answered your question. Keep sending them in. This is Tad the Diet Coach saying be positive, and I'll see you at the Olympia.